for joining us. I'm Shelley Rabando.
And I'm Doug Fernandez.
We start in Farmington, where 3 police officers who shot and killed a homeowner last year after responding to the wrong house will not face charges.
Anchor Sasha Lineage has been following this since April. She has reaction from attorneys on both sides.
This is a 34-page report from the New Mexico Department of Justice. In it, it details evidence as to why they will not be charging the 3 Farmington officers involved in the shooting death of Robert Dotson. Now, the attorney for Robert Dotson's family, Tom Clark, who is based here in Santa Fe, says this will not affect their ongoing civil lawsuit.
The truth is, our officers at the end of the day are humans. And they are going to make some mistakes. And we did make a mistake going to the wrong address. That does not necessitate a fatal outcome in this for anybody involved.
A Farmington Police Chief Steve Hebby speaking out after the release of this 34-page report by the New Mexico Department of Justice.
We've really been emphasizing, and we've got to pay more attention to details, that details do matter.
In the report, the DOJ asked for assistance from a former law enforcement officer and current professor. He looked at several pieces of evidence, including body camera videos, and concluded even though the officers went to the wrong home, that mistake did not foreseeably create an unnecessary dangerous situation, and the use of force was reasonable and consistent with police practices.
The expert they relied upon made a decision in a vacuum.
Tom Clark, who represents the Dotson family, disagrees.
The risk to Mr. Dotson was created by these officers being at the wrong residence. Then additional risk was created because there wasn't a sufficient knock and announce to inform the Dotsons, the residents, that they were dealing with police officers. And finally, when Mr. Dotson came to the door, the first words out of that officer's mouth, out of Watson's mouth, should have been, "Drop your weapon," or "Farmington Police," not, "Oh, oh."
Hey, hands up!
But the attorney representing the Farmington officers says otherwise.
He chose to point a gun at police officers instead of looking through either his Ring camera to see who was out there or looking through his picture or his window looking into the porch and seeing that this was law enforcement, this was not somebody trying to get him.
The officers, though, are still facing a civil lawsuit by the Dotson family.
These officers are going to answer for this one way or the other under the current status of law in both the Mexico Constitution and the United States Constitution.
Now, Farmington did have their own internal investigation into the 3 officers involved in this shooting. It found that they did not violate any policies. All 3 returned back to duty just a couple of months later. In Santa Fe, I'm Sasha Linder, KOAT Action 7 News. Back to you.
To read that full report from the Department of Justice, head to our website and click on this story.